everybody. Today I have a chocolate I made. As you can see, this chocolate actually looks just like Reese's, but it's not a Reese's. So I made it on my own just today. It was like 2 minutes ago. I finished like 2 minutes ago. So today I'm going to show you how to make it. I'm going to tell you how to make it. I'm going to cut it and even eat a slice to tell you how it tastes like. So first, this is not a Reese's like I said. This is just a little chocolate that I made. I got the idea for Reese's though because the story was that I was actually watching YouTube and then an ad popped out about Reese's and then I wanted to make a video and make this chocolate about Reese's. So I tried to make it with this little mold that looks like a Reese's or a cupcake. So that's how I made this. So the materials you'll need, first the name. I named it on my own. It's not Reese's, but I named it hernut. That's my name for it. And maybe why, that I'm going to explain later on because then you'll understand. So the materials you'll need or the items or the edible stuff, the food you'll need is, of course, you'll need chocolate, but do you know what type of chocolate? Since it's Reese's, you will of course need Hershey chocolate. So you can buy a little family size, snack size Hershey chocolate that has many Hershey's, many small Hershey. You can put those. So how I did it is I put Hershey's in 2 cupcake molds. So like I said, this doesn't have to be like Reese's. It can just be like, you can put it in a cup, but then you'll need 2 cups. 2 cups. And then if you want to put it in a basket, then you can, a little small basket. Or there's no such thing as small basket. So I'll say just a little mold, like a mini Reese's. You can put those. You can do those. You can use those to make it. But you need 2 of those again. I think cups or the cupcake mold is the best. You can also buy the cupcake mold at Amazon. Now I'll tell you the materials you'll need. So, I already told you about the chocolate. You put them in 2 cups, and then you put it in an air fryer or an oven. Not an oven, that's way too hot. But you could put it in the air fryer. That's what I did. Do it to about like a few hundred degrees, probably, and then do it for about 2 minutes, and then it should be ready. If not, you could do it more until it totally melts. And then you could use a chopstick or something to stir or mix so that none of them are so that all of them are melted. Because you have to make it melt or else the chocolate won't turn out your plan. So this isn't a Reese's like I said, to remind you again. And this, another thing you'll need is, actually I think that's all you'll need. You also need peanut butter, of course. I tried to make it just like Reese's because I was planning on making a Reese's, but it turned out not the way I wanted it. So I just made up a new chocolate and I hope it tastes good. So it's technically Reese's. You need peanut butter too. If you're allergic to peanut, you can put something else because I know some of you are allergic to peanut. Or peanut, like nuts, I'll say. Some of you might be allergic to nuts. Just in case of that, you could put anything else, or you could just put chocolate only. So that's what you could do. But please don't do that. Please don't do peanut butter if you are allergic to it. So don't do that. You can also, that's about it to make it. So you also will need a fridge because maybe you're wondering why. Because fridges are to make it cold or to freeze it. A freezer is make it to freeze. And that's the point why we'll need it. Not really to make it cold, because maybe you want it hot, like in a winter day. So, but usually it's better when it's not totally freezing cold, but not totally burning hot like soup, or not freezing cold like snow. So this, once you're done, you put the peanut butter, or anything. It's different if you don't want peanut butter, but if you want peanut butter, put it in the middle. You should do a spoon, put it in the middle. Not a tablespoon, but a little smaller spoon. I forgot what it's called. But you put that there, and then you put it in the middle of all the chocolate. So maybe but before I explain, one of the cupcake molds or one of the molds have to be frozen in the refrigerator, so that the peanut won't go through, because if it's all melted, they will just go through, and then in the bottom when you're making it, it will all be peanut butter down here. So you don't want that. So freeze it first. That's what the refrigerator is meant for this one. And then you use the refrigerator to freeze it, and then you get it out, and then put the peanut. I already told you, but I'll tell you again, just in case you're following along to make it. So, and then you spill the chocolate, the rest of the chocolate, the other chocolate mold, on top of the peanuts. You put it on top of the peanut, and then it will look like this. So after that, technically you're done. You just have to put it in the refrigerator. I waited about like 30 minutes, so you should do that too. If it doesn't turn out, if it's still soft, you want to make it hard. So you want it to be solid, not liquid. So you would want to put it in there to about 30 to 40 minutes. Definitely not an hour. I didn't wait an hour for this. Because, yeah, so it's about nighttime actually. I'm doing it around the evening. So this, you can do this any other way, I said, any other mold. And then once you put it in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes or 40 minutes, then you can get it out, and then you can eat it. So now I'm going to cut it and maybe actually taste it. So I'll cut right around the middle. Is that the right way? I'm not good at cutting. Yeah. Just like that. I'll just cut half. Okay, and here. There. So I'll show you inside first. You see that little thing? That's the peanut butter. I'll taste. I'll make the hole there. I'll taste this. Yeah, it tastes good. So it's like Hershey with peanut butter. Yeah, it's good. So like I said, you can also make it with, you don't have, one of my concerns is don't use peanut butter if you're allergic. If you're a student or a kid, make sure to ask your parents, just in case you don't know if you're allergic to peanut or something. Because if you don't know, that will be really concerning. I don't want you to get sick just because you ate something that you're allergic to. So don't do that especially if you're elementary school a student like me. Then ask your parents if you are allergic to peanut. Okay, and that's about it for today's. So maybe you can follow along. Also pause the video if you want to. And then this is one of another of my inventions. If you saw that a Minecraft ghast video, that one's really cool too. That was a Lego ghast. So And that's about it. So bye, everybody.